Hey everyone, SWAT here, and I've recently found out about this through Jim Sterling. It is a game that has just entered Kickstarter, I think, on the 8th of August. I saw this, and there's something about the premise. Maybe you can hear it, maybe you can see us, but I get a very 90s Saturday morning cartoon vibe out of this. Something similar to, say, SWAT Kats. Maybe even Megas XLR thrown in, that type of thing. But this is essentially a twin-stick shooter that, like I said, very early in development. It's still being developed, and this is the demo. I have a few issues with it here and there, but overall, it is a project that I am actually kind of excited about. This game actually looks freaking fantastic for what's there. So I'm going to play the demo. I'm going to do it without my commentary because the game explains itself well enough, but I will have a few points to talk about after it's over. So, I will be, well, my voice will be back. I'll be here the whole time, but my voice will be back once I'm done with the demo, but I've got to show this off. Like a little bonus Let's Peek I need to do anyway to balance out the number of videos ActRaiser has in it. So anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes.
And now you, the defiled and domesticated cats of Hellfire, shall be liberated, elevated to your rightful place at our heels. And the growling empire shall rule as predators united. The Sieg!
Raumsponsor.
Kriegsmarine, Luftschnaufers reporting in.
Shields up, weapons online. Fire at will.
Use left stick to move the ship. Use the right stick to aim and the right trigger to fire.
Meowfire Control to Cougar 1, do you copy?
Copy, Control. Cougar Squadron is making our way through the maintenance tunnels.
There should be an exit on the northern end of the tunnels. Watch out for automated defenses.
Roger that. Those Imperial dogs will pay for invading our planet.
Give them hell, Princess. Control out.
Call me in to destroy shielded targets. First, hold the right bumper to begin targeting. Wait until the reticle moves over your target, then release the right bumper button to confirm. Strategic weapons on! Area hot. Bomber ready. Heavy is hot.
Fire the special weapons with the left trigger. Special weapons are powered by stardust, which is collected from battlefield debris. Collect stardust to refill your ammunition. Press the left bumper for a speed boost.
Sorry I'm late. I was getting lunch.
Jinxie, Growlithe forces are incoming. I need an approach vector.
Standing by, Princess. Target zone's hotter than a tin roof.
Jeez, Jane. Did you really have to make a jazz bun?
Shut up, Art. Put down the sandwich. We're in combat, and I don't want you getting Purina on your weapons panel. Control, we're closing in on the Canine Lunar Stronghold now.
Just say Moondog already. We are fighting not. Cut the cat-calling buckle. They've guarded the Growlithe Dreadnought with a shield generator located on the dark side of the moon. Cougar 1 and 2 scoop out the anti-fighter defenses so Jinxie can deliver the package.
Nano factories engaged.
Ah, dog do. Only 8 left now. Under fire!
Great,
Taking fire!
awesome.
Cat's alive. Is that all you got? Angel! Watching your 6.
Is that all you've got?
Clearing the path. Enemy officer detected. Bomber standing by.
Curiosity
dog.
killed the space cat.
Let's just make
Good
sure.
thing I have 9 lives.
I'll show you a furball. Shields holding, weapons hot.
Bomber on
I'm
standby.
back.
Boys better turn tail and run.
Phew! Smells like burning fur.
Bad dog. I got a problem here.
Strategic weapons hot.
I'm taking
Oh,
fire.
barkers have put up a barrier to block the way. Call me in to take it. Meow. Bomber ready. Did I make a boom boom? Surprise, naughty kitties. Oh, princess, I wasn't expecting you here. I figured someone of your Garfield-esque physique would have trouble fitting into tight spaces.
Burn! It's because you're fat.
Says the cat that was eating a sandwich mid-combat 5 minutes ago.
Give the word, Your Highness, and I'll use his bunk as a litter box.
Okay, fine. I'll stop. We're still washing the smell out from last time.
Enough chatter. Let's put this bitch on ice. Steady. Steady.
Damn. Mayday! Mayday!
Fire.
Locked, weapons hot. Strategic weapons on.
Did I miss anything?
Art, where are you? shield is down. Let's send these mutts back to the pound. Deploy all ships and focus fire on the Imperial Dreadnought.
Your Highness, we should leave some ships in reserve to guard the capital in case of a counterattack. Otherwise, we'll be as helpless as a scratching post.
Okay, so I lied. I'm back a little early, but I won't be back for long. But here, between missions, you basically get to select an upgrade that, when the game fully comes out, we will get. Essentially, this will change story, and this will change the way certain plot elements play out. But for the demo, all it does is decide what type of power-up you want. For example, if you listen to him, he said we should leave some ships in reserve, we get a machine gun upgrade. If we let him handle things completely, we get better bomber flight speed. Or if we just ignore him altogether, we get strategic support. I'm not sure what that means. I just go with the machine gun upgrade, because it gives us 2 cannons instead of 1. Anyway, back after it's all over.
Yes, Your Highness. Sending the new orders now.
This
Stardust
is
level
Princess Angelina
9,000.
Contessa of the peaceful planet Meowfire. I demand you call off your dogs at once and surrender your forces.
Nein, Princess Kitty. It is you who will surrender.
Never!
Damn. Break! Ah!
Steady. Steady.
Ah, dog do. Only 8 left now.
Art, where
I
are
can
you?
hold it.
Area hot.
I'm taking fire.
Strategic weapons on.
Oberluf Commandant! Kruger Squadron has penetrated my rear access shaft! Calm yourself, Lieutenant. This is not the first time the rear access shaft has been penetrated. Oberluf Commandant, keep an open mind, see. Deploy the heavy drones and turrets. Tighten up your rear defenses, and don't let her get through. Jawohl, Oberluf Commandant.
Entering the engagement. Bad dog.
Shields holding, weapons hot. Under fire! Bad
The
dog!
Tabi-sized ships are too small for our automated defenses to target, Oberluf Commandant. They're clawing their way through. Power flight, deploy. We will destroy them ship to ship. At last, a bit of dogfight. Oh, that's brilliant, Commander. Because it works on so many levels, you know? Because dogs fight like in a ring. Siegfried! And close-range aerial engagements are also dogfights. Lieutenant. Yeah. That's very good, Overlord Commander. I think that's going to be a real hit at the nightclub in Fangsford. You're making a fool of yourself. Back to the shooting, Lieutenant.
Smells like burning fur. Bomber
Is that all you got? Ditching in the black.
You boys better turn tail and run.
He's on my 6!
Sorry I'm late. I was getting lunch.
problem here.
Lost.
Under fire! The pudgy princess is getting too far. Deploy the Stubelhauser. But sir, the Oberluftkampfpanzer Stubelhauserfleet is a heavy assault craft. It is designed for battalion-level engagements. It will be overkill to... Precisely, Kromotz. I want Princess Kitty ground into Princess Kitty litter. Send up the Stubelhauser now! Stubelhauser engaged. Dogs, bear your teeth.
Is that all you've got? Cat's alive!
Watching your six.
I'll show you a furball.
He's on my six!
Is that all you've got? Break! Break!
Cat was that? Cat's alive. Critical hull
Awesome.
breach! 9!
It'll take more than flying in circles to stop this princess.
Okay, so that was Space Cats in Space. Probably the worst name they could have given it, but at the same time, the best name. Worst because, well, it almost caused me to completely pass this thing by, but thanks to seeing Jim Sterling's video on it, I gave it a second chance and I'm glad I did. Mechanically, I don't have too many issues the way the game is now. It feels a little slow. That's the main problem. Everything feels just a tad bit sluggish, maybe? I mean, I know this is just a demo, but everything feels like it's floating around in syrup, just a little bit. Nothing feels really fast except some of the projectiles, and even then, the bullets do not travel very quickly. The bullets just kind of lazily float toward you, but then again, your bullets do kind of the same thing, so it's even footing. It just feels a little bit more sluggish than I'm used to with most games of this type. So mechanically, I don't really have a problem with it, other than it being just a tad bit slow and sluggish. Everything else is dead on. I really like the art style, all this hand-painted stuff. That is perfectly fine. I like the ambiance, or else this game wouldn't have snared me like it did, like I said before. It reminds me of SWAT Kats, and to lesser extents, other 90s cartoons, Mighty Max, Megas XLR, etc., etc., etc. Reminds me of all those. So I got no problems with the way the world looks, the way the world feels. However, I do kind of take issue with the humor. Not all of it. I mean, we do have some beautiful banter back and forth between the enemy squadrons and ours, the enemies and us, and even within our own little crew, like, the guy insulted us, and the other guy, hey, you want me to turn his bunk into a litter box? And it's like, oh no, I'm still cleaning out the smell, okay? I can dig that. I can dig the crew sniping each other, and I can dig the enemies sending over taunts. But it worries me just a little bit that so many of the taunts were based around being fat jokes. Yeah, that worried me just a little bit, that the taunts were a little focused on the size of our chubby kitty princess here. And also, move my mic here a little bit. Also, it kind of worried me that we had the whole double entendre with the rear access port going on there. I don't know that that one little series of jokes in and of itself was terrible, because we did get to keep an open mind and all that. I don't know how terrible that actually was, and sorry I had to move my mic again. But, if that becomes kind of a running theme, I I could easily see how that could become more than a little problematic and shift over straight into pure on homophobic territory, and I'm not real sure how comfortable I would be supporting this project if that became the focus of it. But other than those little quips, other than those little problems I have, and they may very well not be little problems, I will leave that for you to decide, but for me, okay, they're not small problems, they're potentially very big problems, the way something is presenting itself. But, there's a lot to this I like. There is a metric ton of this I like, and those, as far as I can tell, are the only complaints I have about it. So yeah, I would very much like to see this Kickstarter succeed. I would like to see them actually make a go of it. They want $75,000 to make a game like this, which, really, you're not asking that much. $75,000 is not a lot for a fully voice-acted, fully illustrated game like this. Cost that up real fast with a game like this. So if you think $75,000 is a lot for it, you are gravely mistaken. When I last looked, they hadn't quite gotten to 7,000 yet. Hopefully that will be fixed soon, but they have quite a bit of time. As you see here, I'm filming this pretty much on the day I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Well, earlier in the day anyway. But I'm filming this on the 11th. I'll probably upload it tonight on the 12th. And this Kickstarter just started the 8th. So I will say, if you like what you see here, I highly recommend you go to their Kickstarter, look around, and see if maybe this is something you'd want to back. Because hey, there's a lot done right here, and little problems I have may not turn out to be problems after all. Aside from the slowness, I think that might be the only thing that might be a bit set in stone, but I have a feeling if they get the right types of feedback, in other words, don't be, harsh and mean, and don't yell at them about it, just kind of go, hey, this might be problematic, could you kind of watch the direction you're taking with it? In other words, be polite until they become rude. Then you can be rude back and yell at me for telling you to go fund this. I don't know. But anyway, I will see you back, well, not quite a week, with our next Let's Peek, but I had to do something to fill out the extra day that ActRaiser was not going to fill out. So anyway, take care everyone. I will see you back next time for more.